Gonna go ahead and start the recording just immediately right there. So, hey everybody, Rebellion here, and welcome back to Metaphor Refantazio. I can finally say it has happened. And it was just randomly more annoying than I thought it would be, but that's self-inflicted shit. But, alright. My back's gonna push the circle as well. Here we are. 59 hours and 37 minutes. You might think, that's not a lot, Reb. You didn't grind that much. And you are right. If I remember correctly, this is the end of... No. I think this was the end of the last stream, and then this one right here. Only about 2-ish hours was added. And a lot can be done in 2 hours, technically speaking, especially in this random-ass hallway. I want to explain one thing real fast, and that is just how easy it is just gonna go one,
We hit it where it hurts.
and then just get the mimic.
Just take it. You can
Getting
always toss it
several
later.
heals leaf light, the Hall of Grind, yeah. And once again,
Looks like
showing off that for grinding this, technically if you want, walk away from the camera, so that way it doesn't show you. That way enemies do not get attacks on you. Because as long as you're not watching them, they technically do not start their animations or timers, I think, to like actually try to attack you. But as long as you're not watching them, they have this quality of life thing where as long as the player isn't looking at them or doesn't see them, then they can grind. Then they can like enjoy not being attacked generally. It's something that a lot of games technically have as a way to just make sure that.
Looks like we're safe for now.
To make sure that like it's technically okay for players when they are like going through these action areas, and they don't turn a corner and instantly just get jabbed by something. You can grind a lot in this. As you can tell, just from me running that, it was technically under a minute.
What now?
And when the things skills line up right, you get a lot of what's it called? Heroism Leaf of Light. I think you didn't see this. I think it was at like 12 or 13 before this, so it's like 19 now. And with that much experience coming in, we can do a lot of things. For example, Narukami, all skills unlocked. Or all skills maxed out that we can do right now. Which, some of you might remember, we already had that. You are correct. Heizme almost has it now too. But not there yet. Really, what stopped this from going out of control was this right here. The third tier classes take so much experience to grind up that I said, you know what? I'm not going to do this for everyone. I just shouldn't. I still got most of like the other ones that like give good passive stats and all that, but still, that one right there just stopped me. I think actually I was going to start on Faker, or not the Mass Dancer or Summoner for him, but I just decided, you know what? Other characters need more attention than just the one. So I started, I believe, on Yufa. But again, as you can see, I didn't really get there yet. I didn't even really unlock the sniper arrow while I got it. I just sort of stopped. Though that is also partly because I did one thing to... I went on a little adventure after grinding as much as I did. I went ahead and I went to the forbidden sections. I went to the forbidden archives. I went and found... Get out of the way here. A cheat engine script. And it was technically for the one thing that I think people might remember that I do whenever I start grinding a lot. To turn my experience gain to 0. Because I do not want to come out of these grind sessions and end up being 65 or 70 when the game's like, you know what, 51's pretty good. 55's alright, and I'm like 10 levels above it. So for only a portion of my grinding session did I have like 0 experience turned on for the protagonist and the party, and everything else was just getting experience, archetype and the like.
What now?
And I also didn't think to turn on anything else. So I'm nearly at 3 million of money. Mag, thankfully, is not as crazy, but that's just because you can't really gain mag here. It's just we lost a bit of it. I almost had, I want to say, 400k. but I spent 100k just getting other classes. Gonna
What
load
now?
cell? Thankfully, no. Because I'm still 57 right here. Didn't want to break 60. Though, honestly, I probably should have left it on because Juna and Yufa would have caught up, and we would have averaged out to maybe about like 62, 63-ish. Was Juna and Yufa being maybe 57, 58 maybe? I'm not sure how the math works out. But only after the fact that I realized I probably should have just left it on and not fucked around. I would not only have gotten more grinding done, I would have also just... Like, the game had the thing of averaging out when those kind of things happen, so I really did end up wasting some time doing that. Kind of mad at myself that I did, but... I already saved it, so it's kind of like... fucking what it is.
Oh. You'll...
I'm noticing right now, I'm also just like getting back into the loop of grinding, and I really don't have to. We already overkilled so much. But what else am I gonna get? Like, such easy access to Hero's Leaf of Light.
Oh, right. We hit it where it hurts.
Because this thing pretty much always drops them. Actually, that's not even true, because a couple of times I ran and I found that it didn't drop them. I forgot.
They're weak against this. Do it again. That worked like a charm.
Yeah, this is why you go past the hallway like this, so they don't fuck you up.
Against this. Do it again.
But I'm not gonna, like, sit here and grind again. Don't worry about that. After this lap, I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna instantly go into the boss battle.
Keep the pressure on. They're weak against this. Do it again.
Come on!
That worked out. Pick it up. Oh, right. We hit it where it hurts.
Wait, after you finish the dungeon, the mimic's going away? Ah. That's a weird flag to happen, I guess. Once that is done, then it just no longer respawns. Yeah, that's a weird one and done then.
What now?
But I have a fuck ton of medicine. I have a fuck ton of other drops that are just randomly given here, such as mega pills and the like. Did I get any other, like, major drops? I'm not sure. Oh, this thing. Melody on something. And Slumber Thorns. I think Slumber Thorns might have been the one that I got. I'm not sure. These, of course. Same with that. Oh, no, that's just stuff I bought. That's the cooking ingredients. I've still never used these incense at all. I forgot I cap on these things so much as well. Where is... You know, to be honest, I just actually kind of forgot what I was looking for. But that's why I probably mentioned he's probably an overlook. He should not be farmable. He is, though. He's great. Oh, that's what it was. I was going to look and see how many of the... What's it called? Miracle water, whatever you need to purify items. Let's see, where the fuck is that? So I can, like, see how many I actually got. We got 17 Grace Water, 1 Heavenly Water, and I think I dropped 1 or 2 Blessed Water. I don't remember if I actually had any of these spare, but I just kind of got lucky and got them as a random drop from the Mimic. But they were incredibly incredibly rare. But, alright. Okay, yep, make sure I do that. Our brain's failing him? Yep.
Yep.
Okay, now let's actually do this. I'm sensing something inside. We may have to fight on our hands. Are you ready? We may have to fight our... I'm like, we may have to fight our... I'm like, what the fuck? No, I'm reading wrong. Then that's a different version of what we saw. This beast is the Leogron. Remember what we heard about the monster's blue bird? That's gotta be it. And if we want our monster notebook, we've got to deal with it. I wasn't planning on leaving it be. Let's be quick about it.
On guard!
Set this way. Seize the automator and ready your weapons.
Merchant!
Time to first off steal and then throw money at the problem.
I'll be taking that.
Why,
Crystal,
hello,
ice, and a gun buy. All right,
Let's go!
now we fuck it up.
Nice hit. That was
Souls of
perfect.
kings, give me strength.
Merchant! What a showstopper, Juno!
Merchant!
That's our diva!
Hey-ya!
Vitus power!
Everyone is counting on me.
They're weak to fire! Let's
Okay, yeah,
keep
55.
it
That's
yourself.
why, yeah. But also, only the protagonist like has actually good stats. And what? Why the fuck do you have that?
Good merchant! That one didn't hit!
I'll
Bitch.
use what I must.
Let's...
I am unsure. I pray you're ready.
That one looked like it hurt!
This'll be over.
Heat riser.
Knowing you, Buff.
Why the fuck does this thing have heat riser?
Let's get some use out of this.
And you really dislike him.
Nice one, Captain!
Merchant!
Critical hit! High
I will
stakes are
fight.
real
Okay,
in.
no, just because the protagonist
Royal
comes up
soul.
after that, I need to...
Here I go.
That one looked like it
I'll
hurt!
give you the
Nice
performance
going,
of a
you
light.
guys.
Can't let it go unused.
Merchant!
Let's go!
Nice hit! That was
Everyone is
perfect.
I shall use this.
Alright, defense down.
Behold this power! What a showstopper, Juna! That's our diva!
Hit rate is what?
Captain, your attacks have been weakened.
Oh, did they give us attack down? Oh, what the fuck? That thing minimizes our attack? Or it's attack minus 3 stages? One of them. Goliath, he fucking sucks. And I don't think I have anything that like removes all like negative attacks for everyone, or like all stats like that. Son of a bitch.
I was saving this.
That helped.
I am grateful.
How much does that
Thanks.
affect our attack here? Protagonist, you're no longer going to be doing 600s, but how bad is it now?
Nice hit!
I shall do my
400s.
best. We have provisions. Watch me.
But thankfully with defense down too, it's still seeing that 99 hurts.
Formidable indeed.
You bitch. The weirdly enough with all of this, it's still not even that difficult of a fight. It's just we have enough raw stats and money in our wallets to just not worry about it that much.
That'll do.
And the last infusion of just a bunch of experience for the merchants.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Monster Notebook. So that's the Monster Notebook, is it? It looks pretty worn. Definitely of some importance. Yes, that's all we all well and good. But was it really worth putting our lives on the line for that? I appreciate a passion for research, but all of this was just reckless. We came through the ordeal safe and sound. That outcome shall suffice for now.
What should we do?
Shall we head back to the entrance? Yes, to the entrance. I was hoping that like you weren't gonna, it was gonna teleport me instantly back home. Because we need to return this. Thank you. That's my monster notebook. Oh, my sweetness. Oh, my sweetest of treasures. I thought we would never meet again.
Thank you.
Can I express my gratitude? Oh, it's all so moving. I almost feel like crying. No one on the island understands my fascination with monsters, but that didn't stop me from meticulously documenting all of my findings in this notebook. This knowledge has proven valuable, and I've earned quite a bit of money from it. I'd like to make even more so that overprotective brother of mine can stop worrying.
Right?
I can understand that, but your brother has some legitimate concerns. You should probably avoid dangerous places like this from now on. Yes, I've already realized that, which is why I want to hire you all to be my personal bodyguards. I now accept that I need an armed escort. I'll pay you quite handsomely. I assure you your answer is yes. I assume your answer is yes, because who can turn down steady income these days? Sounds great.
Hang on.
No, it really doesn't.
Hey.
Sorry, but we got better things to do. Next time you pull a stunt like this, you'll only hurt your brother, you know? What if it had been him coming to avenge you, and he got killed for it? How would that make you feel?
What more can I
That
do?
would be rather undesirable outcome. Perhaps you should just forget what I said. I suppose I have no choice. I'll look for a safer method of conducting research. In any case, I'm grateful that you brought my personal notebook back to me.
Until next time.
Now, it's time for me to make my way back to the island. Until next time.
All right.
Let's head back.
Hey. Okay then.
Return back and have some dinner. Back to the Virgo Island Tavern. Phew. It's a good thing we were able to convince them, the Magnus brothers. Oh, they're just gonna say this again. God damn it. I forget how, like, for these kind of things, there's just a lot of loop dialogue at the end and beginning of some
and
days.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Oh.
I'll see you again soon.
Oh. Another day with her, actually, maybe. Hold on. Let's turn in these quests. Ah, welcome back. My dear sister returned safely just before you arrived.
What?
She got here awfully fast. She's got familiar with the currents that swirl around these seas, it seems. Anyways, I promised here's the reward. We have actual teleportation. What the fuck do you mean she got here fast?
All right.
Never imagined she'd still be alive, but I'm thrilled to be wrong. It really is fortunate she's back safe and sound.
Hey.
Just try to talk to her again about pulling stunts like this. It can't be good for your heart when she does this, right? You're not wrong. My sister is a hopeless fool, a perpetually selfish brat, and entirely bereft of common sense. It's a shame she's so damned adorable.
Huh?
What? Have you seen the way her eyes light up when she talks about monsters? She's been that way since we were kids. When she looks at me like that, I can't be angry. But this time really pushed me to my limits. I have to train harder so that I can protect her, be the one to protect her. Suddenly it all makes sense why she's the way she is.
Oh, I am grateful.
Now, excuse me. But I must continue my physical training. You people are my saviors, and I pray that you have good luck throughout your journey. God damn it. Didn't teleport fast enough. I hate that. But was there any other quests I need to turn in? Actually, easy to just check right here. None that are finished, I believe. We do have that place to go to. Another dungeon, but that's just closer to Grand Trad. Hulkenberg wants to rank up to 7 now that we have the stat requirement. Yufa would become 3. These two both have like I would be able to unlock the Paladin and Dark Knight, which would mean I could get the one more needed for more to rank up. This would just make sure that she gets more experience if she were ever in reserve again. I'm sorry, I'm going to go for Hulkenberg so that we can try to rank up to 7 and then 8 quickly. I've decided I must put my life on the line.
Well met.
We have the spear as our sole means of... Okay, that's not. I've been thinking about my once compatriot, Rodanth. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies the knight's conviction. If you ever know the way, I might see the truth. Through a fair and honest duel. I doubt he'd fight fair. Takes wisdom to see that, apparently.
Perhaps.
You think him capable of such dishonor, but surely. No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. 'Tis a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. But indeed, it is as you say. I have a high cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him. Let's go.
I thank you.
Heartening indeed. Let us hurry to the gallows in Grand Trad. I heard word that Rodanth is preparing for another execution. Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let's meet at the gallows. I heard the animated voices of those gathered at the gallows.
Listen!
Good citizens, once again, it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst.
Heed my words!
But fear not. In the name of the Honorable Order of Knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace.
Wait!
Rodanth, halt!
Whoops.
What's now? Have you come to aid in this execution? No chance.
No.
The opposite, in fact.
Yes.
I have come here today to set you straight. The Honorable Order, was it? I say that you are a stranger to honor, and have been for years. Well, isn't this a sight? That a defecting vagrant would bluster so at the Knight Commander himself.
No.
Nay. We two were once royal knights both, birds of a feather, and Sir Rodanth, I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life on it. A duel, eh? You would gamble your life for this. You would be no match for me besides. Do you then mean to run from my challenge, O Commander of the Honorable Order?
Yeah!
The deaths of traitors! Glory to the Knight Commander!
Do you see sense?
People here would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. Narkami is my witness. Is my witness. Where is yours?
Oi!
Nectum. Sir, you will be my witness. I trust I need not explain. Who the fuck is this
Well, then.
cloaked person? Alright, we can see the face at least. We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed. And I do not wish to see people I want to set people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate.
Let's move.
Now coming to me. Why not just clear out some people and then you guys can fight here? Because now those people are just waiting at the gallows for whatever to happen. We've come to the great gate outside the capital as instructed.
Here.
You chose this place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see. Be careful.
Now then.
Witness is present and ready. Now then, let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Rodanth. That'll be quite unnecessary. Nectum. What? What? I can't move. Ugh.
Absurd.
Fool. You and the whelp have made quite the name for yourselves. You think I'd I'd do the deed right there, with the whole town watching. Nectum here was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. End her pain, Nectum. Face me instead. I told you, Narukami, don't interfere!
You cur.
Weighed against despair, I would endure this pain 1,000 folds. What? How?
Verdansk.
I want you to believe you would accept my. I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest. But now, more than anything, I see what a fool. I was a fool to have faith in you. Oh wait, do I actually get to fight it? Never mind. I thought it would put me into a one-on-one fight with her, but no. Her strikes brought him to his knees.
Verdansk.
Your skills have dulled, Rodanth. And that Nectum fellow appears to have abandoned. Victory is ours, then. As wagered, your farce of execution shall be stayed. How can this be? An heiress of nepotism, propped up by nothing more than her lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone.
Stop.
I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled, then abandoned your nightly path.
Speak no more.
Stay your tongue. I am nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in the city while the throne remains unoccupied.
Heed my words.
Do you think it easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
And that follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. 'Tis not a convenience for a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I'd hoped you and I might have one last fair duel as peers. But the time for sentiment has passed. Our paths diverged long ago.
Hail.
Enough of this. Take away this fiend, who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own.
All right.
Well, time we got to step in. Take him away. Aye, sir.
My word.
Never thought you'd settle this in a duel. Not really a bloke to fight fair, is he? What happened to him? Rodan's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody. What? The Lady Hulkenberg not tell you? We're Knights of the Shadow God.
This time?
Anyhow, you've really helped us out. We'd been waiting for a chance to catch Rodan red-handed overstepping his bounds. I did mention, yes? I had to call upon certain organization before we set forth. I'd been asked to help expose Rodan's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was free of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seem pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you'd convince Rodan to step down of his own volition. I wanted to believe that within him, a knightly pride yet survived, and now, 'tis an outcome most unfortunate. You are the justice, but you're able to stop him.
True.
You're right. And I'd not have won without you, so thank you for seeing this through.
Yes.
We've already investigated his home, and it had all the evidence we need. Seems he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles. And those 8 that were to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight.
A true knight.
He addressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say if I lived up to such title. You're a model knight. You're starting to seem like a model knight to me, Hulkenberg. You exaggerate, surely. I have a ways to go until that point. We still have yet to resolve His Highness the Prince, after all. Or restore him. For now, though, your words are enough for me.
I thank you.
Thank you. Then I parted ways with Rodan. I thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed, and I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you, Narukami. We got their trust.
She.
Now we got even more classes. The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the knight's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
Power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Yes.
Paladin
I am
and
your
Dark
knight.
Knight.
Now then.
Let us return to the team. I am tired indeed. We have done all we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. The pursuit of the Shadow Gods are classified, of course. I am sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends? I feel as though I've gotten more support from the Knighthood thanks to Hulkenberg's increased trust in me. 9-2. Nothing! Nothing changed from this ordeal. No, the Knight's trust meant nothing. Oh. Oh, Juna. There's Juna, which also we do need to rank up so that we can get beyond this, admittedly. To get the Persona Master. First though, let's go to more.
What should we do?
They are down there somewhere, I believe.
Great, innit?
Actually, wait, what? Moore's not here?
Huh?
I could have sworn he's there, or they're only during the day.
All right then.
I'm also forgetting what the actual icon looks like, so this isn't helping me that much. Yeah, there's actually no bench for him to sit on or anything, so he wouldn't be there. There he is, right there. Fuck, goddamn it. It was right next to me.
Now, where was I?
Oh.
What now?
Alright, because his requests. We're at 24 out of 25.
What now?
The Paladin gives us auto repel in overall combat, which is kind of crazy. But also Holy Knight's Proclamation. Guards, drawing enemy attention and taking attacks for allies for 1 turn. Certain attacks will defy this effect. I'm assuming AoE and the like, especially. Increase cancel defense by 3 ranks. Raise the physical barrier for strike pierce, for slash pierce and strike. 15% chance of repelling physical attacks. So in this game, counter is not it's not you attack back. It's just straight up reflection chance. Which HP recovery for all allies can only be used from the main menu, though. Medium amount of HP removes debuff effects. That's also actually very nice. And Revitalize 3. Recover significant MP every turn. Where the Dark Knight is much more, it requires Wizard, so odds are it's more in line with that. Medium physical fierce damage to one enemy. Repelling the magic aspect of it. Fire, electric, wind, light, and dark. Deals heavy physical pierce attack to one enemy. Automatically increase the wielder's attack defense and hit evasion at the start of the battle. So auto heat riser at the start, 1 in a tier at least. Pierce by 20. Ensure status ailments are automatically cured in 1 turn, and then they're 1 elemental attack. Medium physical electric damage to one enemy, lowers their defense for 3 turns. Gives a weakness to a curse. Also, I guess I should mention as well, another reason that I've been like trying to get more of these archetypes unlocked right now, for the protagonist as well as other people like Heisman at Hulkenberg, is because I want to try to move away from the merchant cheese. While it's very comfortable and very nice, I feel like I'm just depriving myself of a certain aspect of the game by just not really mixing and matching that much.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yep, I got you, Angelo. I just want to unlock some more. Probably the classes themselves. Like Persona Master, I want that and some other stuff as well. Mor's quest is to unlock more classes, which I'm doing right now, BB guy.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
I see. Fascinating.
Might as well
All
get them
right.
both.
I'm counting.
Of course.
New skills, new possibilities.
Alright, and yep, we have a portable quest, so...
Now, why do that?
I'm astonished you've managed to study so many archetypes. Are you some sort of prodigy? At the very least, you surely won me a new memory returns.
Incredible.
More imagination.
All right.
Finally. Did you remember something?
Everything okay?
Yes.
Yes, I did, but before that,
Please.
seeing as you are here, I won't tell you some. Won't you tell me some stories of your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. I see. Interesting. Though I heard nothing that might reveal this place, which means I suppose that the king must have imprisoned me here, because. Did you figure something out?
The truth of the matter is,
There's but one place that comes to mind. But if that inkling is right, then too much else becomes inexplicable. If I'm correct in my hunch, it would mean the king deliberately placed me somewhere I know well. Somewhere I could easily continue my research.
What?
But why would he want to help your studies? Indeed, that is the question. It would make a mystery of the king's intentions. Why would he intentionally imprison me here? I imagined I was put here to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop a transformative magic yet further. And by continuing my research, my memories will return. In a way, all my travails may have been by his design. These answers I sought, this place, my identity. In the end, the only path towards them was continuing my pursuits.
this research.
The pieces are coming together. It seems time to uncover the truth. It seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come. Let's find out together.
Yeah.
Surely.
If I have your support, I can face any truth we ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly, with eyes open. I am a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses. Why does it say pay off? Or am I revolutionary who must change the future?
I am grateful, truly.
This newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. For the utopia I will make a reality. I battle my past until the end. What rank is this? Was it rank 8, Angelo, or?
Now, a new path.
No, it's 7.
May the truth guide us.
So we got the
all.
Soul Hacker. Most skills can now be inherited by the Seeker's lineage in academia due to the efforts of the Scion Essence. Yep.
Listen here.
Now it's time for your next task. A true test, this one. The thesis project, as it were. I asked you to research an elite archetype. Elite archetype is going to be revealed by having a peerless, unbroken bond, and then said archetype must be cultivated to its limit. So, like the healer. It matters not which one you choose to focus on, so long as you do until it can improve no longer.
This one's important.
think I already did that. This is the height that none of before you reached. The stronger your power, the greater it will impact me.
If all goes according to plan.
Once this research is completed, the path to the ultimate archetype may finally be in sight. And with it, our ultimate answer. Everything lies in your hands, Narukami. Let us break through the barriers of this trial and see our dream to fruition.
I have faith in you.
I will believe in you to the very end. I told more that I already did it.
Unbelievable. You've truly fulfilled your task?
And like the final one, it's voice acted. Let's go!
Your abilities know no bounds. Why, it beggars belief. Incredible. Utterly incredible. Incredible.
Incredible indeed.
All right.
Can you imagine?
Wow, he's really gushing this time. Though I'd say you definitely earned it.
It cannot have been an easy journey. Full of meetings and partings, trials and joys, all from which you've come to find your own way of life. There must have been many people who have wished, worked, and given themselves for your support. Indeed, you could never have achieved so much alone. I see. If you have come so far, with motes of the people's light in your wake, then perhaps I was wrong, and the world is not lost to hope. A strange revelation, but I confess, I do not resent being proven wrong.
I'd like to believe that.
I'd say it's not a question of believing, but having the power to believe, the power to wish, or more aptly for you, the power of fantasy is itself meaningful. Now then, I'd like to present your next task. But, alas, I have none to give. There is nothing more to be done. With this, you have seen our mutual endeavors through to the end. There are two reasons. The first being that my knowledge of archetypes ends here. I have nothing more to teach. You have outpaced me on the path to the ultimate archetype. I believe I have helped you all I can. As for the other reason...
What's wrong? Oh, by the way, did you get that lost memories thing figured out?
Unfortunately, the rest of my memories have not come to me. However, I did arrive at a conclusion of sorts. Why was I confined here? And where in the world is this place? My apologies, but for now, I'll refrain from explaining my conclusion so simply. It could cast a shadow over the archetype's growth. No, more so your own.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you and I met was no coincidence. Everything has been connected from the beginning. If the hypothesis I've reached is correct, my memory will soon return in full, and I will gladly tell you all. Yes, though there is one memory I know for certain, beyond speculation. The reason why I wrote the fantasy novel. I mentioned once that in my youth, I went on a journey. I met many people in my travels, and it is for their sakes that I wrote my tale, as an ideal I hoped to make true.
In your youth? You don't look that old to me. You're talking like this is all way in the past.
Ah, indeed. I suppose I am. I shared my stories with the people I cared for dearly, that we might dream of the same future, and thus strive toward it. I've no idea what became of them, or how they now live, but I'm glad to have remembered them. Their echoes have given me a new goal, crystal clear. Someday I will leave this place behind and reunite with my companions. I'd like to give you some tangible token of my appreciation as well. If we only ever meet in this mind space, I can't give you so much as a single letter.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, as am I. Thank you. When we met, I styled myself as your guide. But in truth, I think you guided me just as much. It seems he'd like to show his appreciation too. Thank you, my friend. I'm glad we met.
I can feel Moore's deep gratitude and boundless trust.
The scholar in search of utopia, Moore, keeper and heriter of the Seeker's virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Dreams will forever elude our grasp.
Increase in archetypes and stat bonuses by 3 when channeling it. Nice.
I truly look forward to the day where you master the power of all archetypes and become a hero king, a great unifier of heroic spirits. We will meet again. Do make yourself at home.
Some of the numbers we have, it is somewhat minor, but it's still a buff. Now, buff is nice. But now, what is the Soul Hacker? It's a lot of elements. Wind attack that decreases, wind that decreases their attack. Wind that recovers MP for each hit. Heavy HP recovery. Crit rate for all allies. And fire damage that recovers MP for each hit. Heat riser. It's only for one ally. And a wind attack that ignores resistances. That's actually kind of alright. It's pretty damn funny. Increases crit rate for all allies for 3 turns. We already have another skill that I believe does the same thing, but I'm curious if they do different percentages. Yes, Tetra Break. I would need a Knight, Healer, or Commander, but severe physical damage to one enemy that absorbs MP. Severe physical strike damage to one enemy. Severe wind damage to one enemy. And extreme magic almighty damage to all enemies and recovers MP for each hit. Seeker can go with everything, I guess, from the looks of it. I'll unlock it to have
I
it.
see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I should probably be careful with how much mag I'm throwing around right now.
Of course.
Really? I found new power.
You need to throw mag at Protag. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure maxing it's just going to give me more stuff as well, like, good points and everything, so it should be done. Heizme can get it as well as these, but considering Heizme's stats, like, unfortunately, I think he's just gonna forever be tied to his current role as, like, thief or thief adjacent. I mean, why the fuck does he have 59 agility and 30 strength and 19 magic? It's like he's meant to be a dodge tank or something else that relies on crits. All skills for both variety? Yeah, he does.
Yes.
But then...
That
Wait, what? Connection to the archetype.
fascinating.
Intriguing, isn't it? Why is the Seeker archetype so important to the royal magic? Does it have some powers we have yet to ascertain? And how I yearn to decipher the scrolls now in its entirety. If you come upon me for the truth, please examine the scrolls again. I just skipped through a lot of dialogue I probably should have read. I thought it was just repeated dialogue and just like something about maybe some DLC that I picked up, but I forgot that's the couch, not this, or like it's given me by the cat. God damn it.
Oh, You'll come.
He's the best tank of all Atlas games, really. Oh yeah, you said like he can reach what, nearly 100% dodge rate.
That's the way.